So yesterday I got that call that no husband wants to get. Help, I'm stranded in rush hour traffic. I said, what's the problem? She said, I pushed down the pedal to shift the gears and it won't shift gears anymore. There's no pedal to shift gears. It's the stick that shifts the gear. Oh, I get it, the clutch. So when you push down the clutch pedal, nothing happens. She said, it just goes to the floor and the car's stuck in the same gear. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and I want to ask you a question that really came to mind yesterday after the whole ordeal was over. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, it might have been to my daughter because mom was supposed to pick up the kids from the child care, and because she's stranded on the side of the road and the Suburban that's big enough to carry everybody is over an hour away in traffic and can't get there before child care is over, it all became quite a big mess for that particular aspect. But the better part was that I had to drive 40 miles to get to where mom was, and the Suburban had to drive 40 miles to get to where mom was, which is where the tools and the jack were. And by the time we all converged in the same place, called the wrecker and said, come help. We went into waiting mode at that moment. Waiting for the insurance company to call us back and tell us a wrecker is on the way, waiting for a wrecker to show up, waiting to figure out where we're going to take the car to fix the clutch. How bad is the clutch? And so in the time while I was waiting, I pulled out my wife's phone because mine was dead by then. Pulled up my wife's phone and went to YouTube and started researching the idea that the clutch pedal is just hanging. And it said, there's this particular car has a clutch cable. It's not a mechanical clutch, it's a clutch cable that attaches to the transmission that actually pulls the clutch in and out. And I said, okay, so where's the cable? So I start researching the cable and I find the cable. And then I see someone with a YouTube video on how to replace the clutch cable. So I actually followed the clutch cable. I got down to the bottom to see if maybe it had just come loose. Nope, sure enough, there's a whole 7-inch piece of it that just broke off. So here we are with a car in the parking lot, hot summer day in Texas, and part of the clutch cable is actually broken off. That means you're not moving this car. So I thought, well, I know a guy with a mechanic shop a few blocks away. I called him. He said, yeah, drop it off overnight. I'll fix it tomorrow. And so we proceeded to get the Suburban set up to hook it up and tow it down there, and then realized the Mustang has no tow points in the front. There's nothing to hook to. Suspension or the air conditioning system. Neither one of those are a good idea. Note to self. Weld a tow hook on the front of your Mustang so you can pull it if you have to. Yeah, so I couldn't pull it. I couldn't do anything with it. So here we are still waiting on the record. It's the only option that we have. And I started calling around about parts. And, well, it just happened to be the AutoZone 20 miles away actually had the cable. So mom went and got the cable, brought it back. My son and I were able to put it on. We got the car fixed, got it home. And we were back home within 15 minutes of the time the wrecker was supposed to arrive. Yes, I tell you that whole saga to ask you one question about your life, about your decision making. What are you waiting on in life? Are you waiting on the tow company? Are you waiting on the insurance company? Are you waiting on something major to happen in your life before you get busy doing what you can do? Have you done all of the steps that only you can do in this waiting period? Are you waiting on God? Are you waiting on marriage? Waiting on your education to be complete before you get the internship? Waiting on your spouse to finish their education before you move to the right place? Are you waiting on a spouse? Are you waiting on a relationship? What is it that you're waiting on? And while you're waiting, what are you doing? Are you taking action that will better set you up for the opportunity when it comes? Are you taking action now so that when you're in a relationship, you'll be the right kind of person? Are you becoming the right man or woman to be married? See, it may be a matter of time before all of these things come together in convergence, but right now, you've got things you can do, and you need to get busy getting them done. So don't just wait. Wait actively. Take action on what you can do that no one else can do. And maybe you'll solve the problem before the tow truck arrives. We did. I'm J Loren Norris for Leading Leaders Podcast on Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.